Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Stephen Smith updates for the record, Your Honor. In record time, Stephen Smith case, Murdaugh connection discussion. There has not been a lot told or released regarding the Stephen Smith case. Here is all I have gathered and found that is currently up to date. Independent autopsy has been completed in record time. Sandy kept the plan of date and time private. During the weekend, Stephen's remains were exhumed. When Friday came along, Sandy was in control of who was to know and could attend. Emotional but joyful. Regarding the first step being made and continuation of the quest for real and correct answers, Stephen was reburied that following Sunday. 11 SLED agents attended to secure the privacy and exhumation and the investigation process. It was wonderful. All worked together looking for answers, said Sandy Smith. Extremely grateful to the public's help in donations and awareness. Worries about the media as they are only looking for a story and to tell them this is justice for their family. Once he came out of the ground, I felt peace. It finally happened. Hours after exhumed and remains made its way to Florida, photographs of the disturbed graves showed up all over the internet. People had driven by the cemetery and took photos. YouTuber Eric Allen, known for his investigation coverage of the Murdaugh mysteries, was asked and permitted to be there by Sandy herself, as she wanted her friend to document it. The community, media, lawmakers, and public services, such as the law enforcement in that area, had repeatedly failed this family. Trust was lost in this community, and secrets were kept fear alive. It's time to come forward. If you know anything, the Murdaugh family no longer has the power they once did. The protection wall has been knocked down and destroyed. Patrick Wilson and Sean Connolly. Late 2015, these names appeared in public highway patrol documents. What has been discussed lately is not anything new. No interviews were filed and documented officially. But how does the Murdaugh trial investigation prompt the reopening of the case if Buster is not a person of interest? Sandy feels the rumors and twists of the names released are messing and interfering with the new discoveries and process. It provides no real answers or help. If so, it would have been when it first came to light in 2015. And that is not what happened. According to The Sun, a piece of evidence collected back in 2015 that could help solve the case has been relocated, but still reported to remain untested. This would be the RAPE kit. Originally, last time we checked in, it was said that it was unaccounted for, but Eric Bland, the family attorney for the Smiths, had told news outlets that SLED now has it in custody. But 6 years later, the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division had changed paths and thoughts on the case due to the information gathered during the double murder investigation of Paul and Maggie Murdaugh. We still don't know the details or items that led to this discovery. As his father's trial, Buster spoke out and pled that his name no longer be used and mentioned in connection with his classmate's death. He had released a statement saying, "I have tried my best to ignore the vicious rumors about my involvement in Stephen Smith's tragic death that continue to be published in the media as I grieve over the brutal murders of my mother and brother. These baseless rumors of my involvement with Stephen and his death are false. I unequivocally deny any involvement in his death, and my heart goes out to the Smith family. I'm requesting that the media immediately stop publishing these defamatory comments and rumors about me. Stephen's phone has finally also been extracted as well. Results are being kept under wraps. Eric Bland, the Smith family attorney. SLED criminal investigation takeover, being transparent as possible, but has restrictions due to the request of the chief. During the exhumation, the vault had cracked. Groundwater seemed into the vault, damaging the coffin. This did not affect the autopsy, though. Organs and some soft tissue was left unavailable. He seemed to be well preserved, and they completed a head-to-toe examination. Forensics pathologist Dan Schultz and anthropologist Heather Walsh Hanley performed the autopsy hired and picked by the Smith family themselves. Sadly, though, this expert, Heather, was just sued for apparently keeping human remains at her lab. This has also been reported by The Sun on April 23rd, 2023. This concern and lawsuit is not in connection to Stephen Smith, but another murder victim from over 30 years ago. On May 10th, The Sun published an article that I will show and read with you guys. Not much else has been said or released during this case, but I will still keep an eye on it and report any developments and updates that turn up. Now, till then, talk to you guys soon. Feel free to comment down below with your thoughts, smash that like button, and or donate $1 towards my future projects. Cash App, $, YAS, YAS, Your Honor, or for the record, Your Honor on Venmo. I'm Leenda, and that's for the record, Your Honor.